Okay, everybody, what's up? I just wanted to show a quick haul video of this week. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. It's just a place I like to share off some of my hauls, some of my diorama builds, and hopefully my first custom action figure modification. But this is what we got. My wife took me to Hobby Lobby and let me pick out some supplies, and we're going to do the G.I. Joe last because that is very important to me. But first off, these are some supplies that I picked up because I want to try to customize some 1/12 scale weapons. If you see some of my previous videos, I've been picking up some from Dollar Tree, picking up some from eBay, pretty much just trying to find any of them that will go well with my G.I. Joe figures, my Marvel Legends figures where they don't look so Nerf type. Not that I care too much, but I do try to incorporate real looking weapons into my photography and stuff, and I'm not very good at that, but I still try and learn, and there's some very talented people out there. But first, let's go with the supplies that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I've mentioned in my video before that I'm wanting to transform or modify a Marvel Legends Shang-Chi to a classified type series quick kick. I've seen several people that have done this. It looks easy, but from my research on YouTube and people like Pigment Surgery giving me some advice off his videos, Shelf Gravy, it's a lot harder than it looks, but I'm going to give it a whirl. But at first I bought some red ribbon to use as his sash that's going to go across his chest with the throwing stars on it. But I think I'm going to incorporate an actual cloth material and put it on the figure. And I'm going to try to use this. I don't know if it's going to work. I think I bought the wrong stuff. I saw this off of one of Shelf Gravy's channels, but Chan said that this is mainly used like to put cloth onto foam and to glue foam and foam together. So I might not use this to glue the cloth material on the action figure. I might need to research that a little bit more, but this is still good to have in the arsenal for your crafting and whatnot. And I was looking all over the store, and my wife was the one that found this, but this is, let's see, some sort of foam cure, Bob Smith Industries, foam and craft glue, quick tack on most craft materials. Here we are on the back. Now, it was at Hobby Lobby for $5.99, and I did find it on Amazon for $15. So if you can't find it, you are going to pay a little bit of a markup, but I did find it on Amazon. The next thing I found was, this is a metallic gunmetal gray, and I want to use this somewhat to use on some of my 1/12 scale weapons. I'm going to give it a shot and see what turns out. Maybe use this as a dry brush. I'm not really sure. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. I don't know whether to paint the whole gun this color and then put some silver highlights on it as a dry brush. But you know what? The best way to learn is just to get your feet wet. So I'm going to try that. Now, I picked up these Sharpies, and I've got two Shang-Chis that I'm going to try to modify. The first one in the knee joints. I am not going to take this figure apart because I don't know how. I don't know how to sand the joints. But what I have heard is if you take a Sharpie to just the joints, because the pants are going to be painted like a crimson red to a black color, and I'm going to try to use a Sharpie in the joints where I don't have to shave or sand down those joints for paint rub, and just see how it goes. But I picked up these Sharpies to try that out. The next thing I picked up was, I've seen this on some channels where they were modding some 1/12 scale weapons, and I wish I could do shout outs to all these folks I watch, but like right now my watch list on YouTube has 4,500 videos, ranging from podcasts, toy reviews, diorama tutorials, and every day I update my watch list, and I'm always 6 to 7 months behind on when a video has uploaded to the point that I view it. And I just can't remember all these folks. But when I do see something cool, I share their videos, their pics and whatnot. But anyway, this is some sort of premium marker pen or paint pen. But it produces a rich silver leaf finish. And I've seen some people use this on blades for 1/12 scale weapons. And this was definitely expensive. It was $5 just for this one. So I don't know how well it's gonna work. I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. Now I'm thinking this is gonna leave a sticky tack off of it. So I might try to seal it either with Mod Podge or some Minwax spray. But we'll try it when we do it. I'll be learning as I go. But yeah, pick that up to kind of help with some blades and whatnot. Now this right here, you're gonna laugh because I've got the model testers, I think, that I'm gonna use paint-wise for my action figure. But I was wanting to try some of the fancy paints because they're already thinned out. And I couldn't find the Vallejos. And then when I got home, in small print, it says Vallejo. So, goes to show you what I know. But I found these also at Hobby Lobby in the model car section where they also sell the airbrush paint kits. So we got this, and this one is a natural steel. So I might try to use this for some blades and maybe dry brush on some of the weapons. But we got that one, and these were like $5 a piece. I heard they were expensive, so they weren't kidding. And I got this one. This is a flat earth. Might be able to put on some of the weapon magazines or stocks on some of the ARs and whatnot. So we picked this up. And might work for some handles for some knives as well, but we'll have to see. And then this one is just a silver, just plain old silver, to use as a dry brush for some of the weapons. So we'll give that a shot. So that pretty much is all the stuff that I picked up at Hobby Lobby for my crafting stuff, which I'm praying to get started on again. And just got to find the time and the place to really do it. But the next thing I want to show off is my latest G.I. Joe classified Cobra Island Target exclusive, mainly an eBay exclusive, a Macari exclusive, Let Go exclusive, any G.I. Joe group exclusives, because you can't find these damn figures hardly anywhere in any Targets. And they're so limited that this is a $20 figure. This is a $20 figure on a brand and line that has pretty much been in the toilet for the last 10 years, give or take some anniversary sets that came out. But this was their first 6-inch series line. And no one was sure how it was going to do, but it's hard to tell because the stores hardly get them. The ones that do, they never make it to the shelves. And this is a $20 figure that is selling right now for about $110 to $120 on various sites. I do not mind at all paying the late tax on a figure that I missed out on, but I do not want to pay that premium price on a figure that just was released. I just can't do it. No matter how bad I want the figure, I just cannot feed into that scalping mentality. I understand that some people will pay that premium price for it, but I cannot feed someone that takes advantage of a community. And speaking of communities, I am going to speak on behalf of a community that I have been involved with since 2015. I first came about this group when I first got into collecting. I ran into some of them, Chris Pinkerton, Eddie Dust Mites, Harvey Dent. I want to say Ace Milo was there, but the only one I talked to was Dust Mites. As I passed by, I shook his hand and said, I love what you're doing on the show, and I have been following that group and been a part of it since 2015, and it's just a great group of men and women that just love to talk toys, collectibles, and just hang out. And I wish I could hang out with those folks, but they are mainly on the East Coast, and they're just a great group of people. Well, you can look back at one of my videos where I picked up several G.I. Joe Fireflies, and I sold them for cost plus shipping on those figures that were selling just like this one was. And one of the individuals that's in that group, named Frank Harvey, he found this vehicle, this G.I. Joe, for me out of the blue, contacted me and asked me if I was still looking for it, and I said yes, I was. And he said, I will sell you one, $30 shipped, because you helped me out. I wasn't looking for any like payback or anything, but that just goes to show what type of community that is that we are a part of. And this is my Major Bludd figure. There are still some figures in this line that I have not got, but I was really hunting for this one just because it just looks so cool. And I can't thank him enough. I put a shout out on the Realm of Collectors, and I appreciate it so much that he was able to help me pick up this figure. So I'm going to crack this open here momentarily because I was waiting until the dining room was a little dark outside so I could do this video, because I don't have an awesome place to do some of the videos that I enjoy watching. But I definitely wanted to share this and how much it meant to me to get this figure in my collection. And I'm trying to figure out whose arm that is on the art. I want to say that's Barbecue, because I heard he's coming out. And that looks like a reddish orange arm with a pistol. But it could be a alley viper, but I don't know. But regardless, I'm going to hate hunting for it. But I really wish this line could be accessible to all, because I don't want it to die because of collectors are just going to give up on it, because it's just stupid to pay that much for these figures. It's going to push the true collectors away. But anyway, that's my haul. That's for the crafting. I'm going to crack this open, play with them, pose them, and have a good time. And if you enjoyed this content, please check back some of the older videos I've posted on different haul videos, especially some of my diorama stuff that I've been making. And hopefully I will show different videos on the progression of my Quick Kick figure that I'm going to do. And enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, later.